I'm sure you'll find, or you have found, it's virtually impossible to find a bulk billing GP clinic these days. And when you do manage to find one, it is so hard to get in, or you're stuck in the waiting room with hundreds of others to be seen. Yet, as you all know, the PM spent most of his election campaign flapping about his Medicare card like it was his best friend and reviving the Mediscare campaign.
Your Medicare card, the Medicare card. You just need your Medicare card.
Oh, look, it sends shivers, even months later. Now, look, Labor won that election on a big fat lie, that the coalition was going to cut Medicare in order to pay for its promised nuclear reactors. The majority of voters fell for this bogus lie, which was always nonsense. Yet, as we know, Labor peddled it throughout the entire campaign, and now its lies have been exposed. Nearly a quarter of doctors' clinics are unlikely to take up the Medicare bulk billing incentive that helped sweep Albo into power for a second time. Mark Butler's Department of Health, Aged Care and Disability has questioned whether Labor's proposed 12.5% incentive split between practices and providers offered, quote, sufficient incentive for doctors to join the amended bulk billing practice incentive program. Well, gee, who would have thought? In fact, nearly 25% of clinics won't even sign up to this program. That was promised to be this big come to Jesus moment for the government.
This is the biggest boost to Medicare in its history. And it is the most important investment that we can make in Medicare's future. This is an $8.5 billion commitment to the fundamental promise and purpose of Medicare. Our plan will mean more bulk billing in every part of the country because our government wants 9 out of 10 visits to the GP to be free.
Well, that's obviously wrong. And the warnings were there from the very beginning. You recall Peter Dutton made this point at the Sky News Leaders debate.
When you go to the doctor that you talk about with the gap fee, do you have to use just your Medicare card or do you have to use your credit card as well?
I have to use both because bulk billing doesn't cover the full charge, so I have to pay $70 or $80 extra.
Yeah. See, I hear that. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it because yours is the story of literally hundreds of thousands, millions of Australians as well. And I've heard the Prime Minister run this stunt before with the only need your Medicare card. It's not true. Bulk billing rates have reduced under this government, and that's the reality. It's there in black and white. Not only that, the out-of-pocket expenses have increased as well, which is exactly your experience.
And he was right all those months ago. Of almost 300 GPs surveyed by the RACGP on Labor's changes, 6% said they would shift to fully bulk billing, 10% said they would increase bulk billing, and 66% said they would not change their bulk billing rates at all. In fact, 6% within that group intended to even increase private fees. So this was a whim and prayer by Labor. The plan over 4 years was never set in stone. It aims to lift bulk billing rates to 90% by 2030. 2030! And that is 5 years away. And here we are. You and I are still paying more.